Hi, Robyn Papworth from Play Move Improve. Today we're going to do some fun activities with a piece of paper. So if you can go get a piece of paper, it could be a scrap piece of paper, it doesn't matter. Bring it back and I'll see you soon. So today with a piece of paper, I'm going to show you a few fun things that we can do with paper. You might need a table if you find it a little bit tricky doing it standing up, but I'm going to show you standing up. So what we're going to do first is we're going to have our piece of paper and we're going to fold it in half. That's it. You might need a little bit of help on the table, so you might have to put it on the table and then fold it flat on the table. Then we're going to fold it in half again. Excellent. What we're doing when we're folding paper is we're using our pincer grip, our pincher muscles. So the more we can do folding, the more stronger our hands and our fingers can get. So make sure we try and do lots and lots of folding every day. We're then going to open up our piece of paper and now we're going to see if we can roll it. So what I love about rolling paper is it uses a thing called bilateral coordination. You don't need to remember that big word, but for mums and dads and nannies and granddads, it's about using both hands at the same time. So we're going to roll our piece of paper, round we go. And now we've got a scroll, or it could be a telescope, or it could be a trumpet. How amazing is that? We're going to unroll our piece of paper, and now we're going to tear our piece of paper. Now what we'll see is sometimes we'd want to try and do this, but that's using our elbows and our shoulders. We want to try and just use our pincher muscles to tear our piece of paper. Excellent. We don't want to try and use our elbows if we can. We're then going to try and tear our paper again. That's it. And then we're going to tear our paper one more time. So remember, try not to use these fingers. We just want to use our pincer fingers. And down we go. Very good. Now, I dropped some. Now we're going to scrunch our paper into a ball. Can you do that for me? Scrunch, 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 scrunch. Very good. And now I have myself a little ball. We're going to try and practice throwing and catching our balls. We're going to throw it up in the air and then catch. And then up in the air and catch. For little kids, we'll start by throwing up in the air with two hands at the same time. And then as we get bigger, we want to try and be able to throw and catch with one hand. Then we want to be able to do it with the other hand as well. So be able to throw and catch with the other hand. Could you do it? Let's try again. Throw and catch. Throw and catch. And can you pass it from one hand to the other? Imagine that it's a potato and it's super, super hot. So we want to be able to throw and catch it from one side to the other as quick as we can. Can you do that? Fantastic. This is building up a thing called hand-eye coordination. The more we play with a ball, the better our coordination will be. And then when we go to school, we'll be able to write and do all those things that are a little bit more complicated with our hands. So we want to try and throw and catch a ball as much as we can. Give it a try. Fantastic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and roll the ball. So we're going to come into high knee position, nice tall knees. We're just going to roll the ball across the ground. We're going to crawl to go and get it. We're going to crawl back and we're going to roll it again. Roll the ball across the ground. Crawl to go and get it and then come back and then we're going to roll it one more time. Roll the ball, crawl to the ball, pick the ball up and come back. Fantastic. That's all the amazing things you can do with a piece of paper. If you haven't seen our scrunched paper routine where I do things like putting the paper around our tummy, then look at that one as well. You'll also love other things that you can do with paper, but that's a few fine motor things that we can do with paper. So remember, every time you have a spare scrap piece of paper, try and fold it, roll it, tear it, and throw it. Have a great day. See you soon.